Because I'm all sorts of triggered right now, and I'm mostly looking at you. And so I'm going to tell you exactly what I'm thinking, and I want your truth. Because I ain't going to play any of these fucking snake games where, you know, for whatever political reason, someone's fucking biting your ass in the back instead of coming and saying it to your fucking face. Do we got issues, Fred, you and I? Do we got issues?
No, I don't think we do, honestly. Why?
All right. Well, the first and foremost is, what the fuck was that meeting earlier?
What do you mean? That was a perfectly fine meeting.
No, it was fucking retarded.
An investigation, find out what was happened, find out who was to blame.
Brother.
Spectre's fuck up.
It was Spectre's
fuck up. You didn't hit the button.
I ain't hitting the button with you.
Oh my God! What do you mean?
That's right. What do you mean? Aren't you and I adults? Do you need the button? I can use the button for you.
No, you don't have to. I do like the button every once in a while, but yeah.
Okay. So, I got debriefed on the meeting yesterday that you had.
Ooh, yeah, it was a good one.
The one where you allege that I'm apparently going to go and take all the fucking investigations. You want to run all the units. Why the fuck didn't you approach me about this?
Pause, hold on.
Okay.
That's not what happened at all.
That's why I'm coming to you, because I want to hear what you actually said.
So let me tell you, the issue is whenever I'm talking to Angel, whenever I'm talking to Frost, because I never had this issue with you. All right?
It's called telephone. Everyone has that issue in San Andreas. That's why you go to the person.
Well, no, here's the issue for them is that when I talk about things, all of a sudden they don't know what I'm talking about. Like something they're breathing in the air is making them fucking stupid. All right? I said we have to prepare for the worst. And I said that this is the perfect opportunity for us to get our joint task force detective agency off the ground because you're going to be busy doing marshalship. All right?
Do you know what elaborate Go ahead.
Did I elaborate and build on that a little bit to cause like a sense of urgency? Of course, because I thought that was the only way they'd take me serious. All right? What I see here is an opportunity for us to do the whole, like, to bring in everybody. It's actually the perfect opportunity because you're going to the marshals. You're going to be getting that started off the ground.
I don't even know if I'm getting it yet.
Please, you're the only... All right, Brian.
I don't know if I want it after hearing the fucking dumb shit you said in that meeting.
You don't even know what I said because what they told you clearly ain't it.
Well, here, I'm going to give you some perspective, okay?
All right.
I got done with a meeting with you down at Mission Row where it started with trying to blame BCSO. Then you made the statement that I abandoned these guys instead of looking at the office that Spectre's just retarded. And we all know it. He never should have written the thing, and there should have been 4 people overseeing it. Motherfuckers should have been suspended. Don't change SOPs just on right then and there.
We're not changing SOPs, though. We're making command members aware of their jobs. I feel like it's a basic thing that you should be working with command personnel.
You know what? I agree.
Operations and warrants. I don't think that's
okay.
I don't think that's like changing SOPs. This is making sure the command team's doing their jobs, Brian.
You don't say that while making statements like you fucking abandoned them and Bean should have done something. As
the right of the trigger words.
Well, I know the trigger words, but here's the thing, Pred. You have to keep this in mind. You're still communicating directives. So when you throw in shit like that, people don't know if you're serious, if you're just acting cuckoo, or if there's actually some intelligence that's coming out. You understand what I'm saying?
There's tons of intelligence in that.
Yeah, but when it gets mixed together, no one knows which part of what is what. You know what I mean?
What do you mean? That was completely understandable.
Well, yeah. you thought you were, but you also said a bunch of times, I don't know why you don't think we don't understand why anyone disagrees with me when no one was disagreeing that command should be involved. They were disagreeing on how it's implemented.
Yeah, it's because I was strengthening my argument by posing broad point questions.
It confuses the fuck out of everybody. Which is why after you left, everyone was like, what the fuck is he saying? Which did happen. I know it's fine, but I want you to succeed too. Which is why I'm telling you, because the thing is, you ain't going to get that from a lot of the people that you got right now. They will suck that dick dry.
I already got my eyes on Maxwell.
What you what do you what do you mean?
Look, I think
Wait, wait.
got my eyes on it.
This is
What's funny?
I just get because I just said because they're gonna suck your dick dry, and you said I got my eyes on Maxwell. What do you mean?
Well, I mean, yeah, everyone follows power. You know what I mean? You're aware of this, in your position, in my position.
That she's sucking your dick dry, or you want her to suck your dick dry? I'm confused.
No,
what
metaphorically.
You want her to,
like,
or you think she's not? Like, I'm confused.
No,
it threw me fucking off. Like, that's okay. All right.
Because you don't mean literally sucking your dick.
I know, but you just said I got my eye on Maxwell. I don't know what that's supposed to mean. It's random from where I'm standing.
Well, it's got my eye on Maxwell. I gotta shape her up.
Okay.
Gotta get her. She's a little more. Her and Ruby, I find, get a little bit more connected to the officers. Same with Carmine, but Carmine, at the end of the day, still does what I tell him.
Yeah, of course they do.
But yeah. So let me finish telling you about that conversation, because all I wanted to do is I saw an opportunity for us to join the detective units together. That's it. Right now I don't really feel like anybody comes to me or the sheriff, so I'm not really in the know.
I'm going to tell you exactly, and I need you to focus.
Okay.
I have dealt with months of gatekeeping. The marshals fucking up shit. Brother, the whatever fucking semblance of the CID and marshals was. There was no oversight
you ain't gonna have to
on
worry about
everything.
That.
I know, because I fucking fixed it.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about that at all. Even if it wasn't fixed, all you have to do is come to me and say you need something, and I'll find out how to get it for you.
I'm replying to your statement just now. I want you to do the following, because based on what I was told in that meeting, you don't seem to be aware. Ruby,
I am aware.
You said no one's coming to you with anything.
Yes, nobody is coming to us really with too much that's going on.
Are you aware of the active investigations that are happening?
Said the same as well. Yeah, I'm aware. But I need
you
people
are
to come
aware
to me with the details.
Okay. Do you reach out to them?
I'm aware of the list. I feel I shouldn't have to reach out to them. They should be keeping, the people at the top informed. I feel like that's kind of one of the issues of communication is things should be informed to us at the top, and then they make their ways down.
Have you spoken to Ruby about it?
Me and her are talking today, actually.
So the reason I bring this up is because I am your friend, and I know that you got the zoomies.
One of my best friends, except.
And I know that when I myself over the past month have tried to give you critical information, your zoomy mind goes this way. All right, and I can tell.
A zoomy mind.
You do, because you 100% do.
You're the only person that gave us Faceless and Darkstone information.
Okay, I know.
You're the only person that made us aware of the active cases.
What right? I'm not. This isn't about me. This is me telling you what I see. Is that I know that you kind of sometimes zoom me if you're not interested in it in the moment, because you may not know.
I am interested.
Understandably, you may not be interested in the moment. Like, for example, I don't know, fucking. Like archivists get brought up. You're like, okay, whatever. Like you weren't even focusing when I brought that shit up. And you brought it up on a different subject. But my point is
a little different.
The point I'm trying to make here is that there may be individuals trying to communicate these things to you. But understandably, you may not know to care about it. I do the same thing, right? Like Miller's fucking called me 15 times. I fucking hung up the phone. I got other shit to do right now. You need to talk to him. Why?
No, you need to talk to Miller.
Okay.
Trust me when I say it's better if you give Miller and Brandy the time of day.
I do plan on speaking to them. I've just been, this. My point there is, right, not everyone has been coming to me. Not everyone is going to come to you. Not everyone is going to come to a high command. There needs to be a process. Otherwise, because brother, there's like 8 of us, right? And that's not to say that these people are necessarily avoiding you. It's just time constraints, 78.
I didn't even think that. What a view.
You understand what I'm saying? And
I
I'm going to be
understand what
honest,
you're saying,
after
but-
that meet, whether or not, I do
I have
know
to
that
disagree with you.
Angel and Frost may not have fully communicated what's on their mind to me. What you meant.
Yeah.
Right? That happens. That's people. Right? Which is why I'm approaching you. But what
Yeah,
I'm trying to say
listen, I already
here,
told you.
Pred, is what the little bits I heard in there is not healthy for the fucking 8 detectives we got left in both departments. We are
Well, here, just tell me
surrounded by
what-
ping chasers.
Can you give me the 1 second? Just give me the details on what they said, because what they said is a great misunderstanding of what was said.
Okay.
Didn't even sound like I
am
said
ru-
the same thing, honestly.
Okay. Number one, that Knot is not going to work with us, which is
That's
the
not what I
complete
said.
opposite of what I
can
plan to do.
How about we take each
Go
bullet
ahead.
point here
Absolutely.
and I clarify. That isn't what was said. All right? I'm aware that you're going to work with us. You said so as much, right? What Frost said bothered me. All right, so here's what Frost basically said. In simplifying what he said is that he said that the detective unit was going to still be essentially under you in your mentorship of the BCSO individuals, and that was where
That
I
is
said,
not true, but yeah.
but I'm telling you, that is what he said. So I said, I am concerned about that, because then essentially our detective unit, if the BCSO's detective unit's being ran by the marshals, then essentially mine would be as well, because our departments have to work together. So that's what Frost said, right? And then that caused us to get into an argument, because what he was saying didn't line up with the things that you told me, right? And I'm gonna be honest. Can I be real? I want to be.
You should
honest.
be fucking honest. I'm still standing right here, pussy.
I think Frost is a fucking idiot. I think Angel and you are the ones, and Steve, you're all calling the shots, and Frost is kind of just there.
Frost was a PPO less than a year ago. There's
Yeah,
things
he
that
doesn't
he's
have the
not going to know.
experience.
However, there are many skill sets that he is far excels with beyond both you and me.
You don't have to sell me on him. He's the best sheriff we've seen in the last couple of years by far. Yeah,
He's
got
also
spine.
very good at listening, which very few people are in the state. Okay,
apparently
and
not, because
being able
he told
to-
you things that aren't true.
Well, the thing is, Pred, sometimes you get very excited. All right, and
No, I don't.
you do, and you hyper focus on something, and people get confused, right? I'm using an example. The meeting we had earlier, we started talking about not raising shit when it was irrelevant to the conversation that was happening right there.
I'm passionate about that.
So are we. That's why we stopped it 2 months ago.
Yeah, so what's the second point of what Frost told you, so I can clear it up? Because it's important, because you are going to be the marshal.
I don't
no one else
even
that can
know
do it.
yet. Okay,
There's only 2 people in this entire town that can do the job.
I
And
haven't
they're
even
literally
decided
standing
if
in the
I'm
parking
taking it.
lot of a military
I've spent the
base.
last 3 days wondering whether I need to go over there or not. Bitch, I didn't even know it was a fucking interview till the day of.
You honestly do need to do it, but also I understand if you don't. It's a culture shift.
The only interest that I have in the police department, in law enforcement, is if all 3 agencies are willing to work together on the bigger cases.
See, the big cases aren't really my big prerogative. It's the beat cases, like the homicides, investigating into, finding out the circumstances around a certain death, stuff like that. I like
By all
I'm a
means.
big fan of the beat cases. I don't
And-
really care too much about other things, because those other cases. So here's my issue with the archivist. That's a type of case. That's not a month case. That's a career-defining, multi-month.
No, you're not catching them case. Same with the faces.
I don't.
Same with you,
well, here's the
Babylon, if
thing.
I'm gonna be honest.
Well, I just think that the archivist is working with a high-ranking cop, and we'll never find out. Who.
No, it's not. And we
I don't
know that
some
with
things
certainty.
are very odd.
The reason that they are certainly not is because we do not have the powers to change legislative articles.
Yeah, I know. That's why I think they're working with someone. I don't think that's what I think. I think they have to be working with someone. I think that's what I believe. I could be wrong.
Yeah. So look, they've brother. Did you read the report I wrote? It's fine if you didn't.
I skimmed it.
They literally took over our fucking electronic devices in BCSO.
Yeah, they did the same thing. They did a lot of that shit. Yeah, that shit's happened before. It could be some off-the-grid hacker organization, some type of freelance mercenary group specializing in cybercrime, cyber warfare type shit. But whatever it is, they're very invested in Los Santos and our laws and legal system. Why I believe it's a cop.
I don't believe that your vision of what you want to do is even in conflict. I think, you want to focus like beat cop shit, like drug sales, like death, whatever, things
not really the drug sales thing. That's like a narcotics division.
Sure.
I'm more of a murder police.
Okay, yeah, by all means. So I don't even think there even is a issue here, right? Because for me,
there is.
The marshals are the state shit, right? Let me give you some perspective. A couple months back, this is what would happen. And you saw some of the shit show today with the Darkstone stuff and like whatever, and you made some fair points. We would literally
I didn't really understand that.
We would have Opal stand up at the stand and be like, "Hey guys, we're doing this thing because bad guy." And be like, "Okay." Everyone's assuming it's been signed off. And this is not
dope.
I don't want to I don't want to use this opportunity like this isn't me trying to talk bad on her. It just more this is what would happen because she was misguided by the marshals. We would go and respond to this shit. Little did we know all this shit was illegal and wasn't signed off on. And what should have happened is the marshals should have been that protective layer in that when PD gets involved in it, all the sign-offs are already there. They're covering the legal side of shit. If Kyle Pratt is on a op, right, and he gets fucking like they're like, "Hey, why do you got this gun?" You're covered because it's already been set. You know what I'm saying? Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you.
The marshals, in Zoomer terms, should be creating missions for the police departments. And the PD should not have to be scraping the bottom of the barrel, making sure that they didn't do anything wrong.
The real question is do you want the job still?
Well, based on the conversation, it sounded like you ain't interested in working with BCSO or the marshal. But now it sounded like you're mostly.
I threatened to not.
You mentioned something about jurisdiction, shit like that.
Yeah, I threatened them.
Yeah. But most of the cool shit happens in Blaine County.
I mean, I threatened them.
Now, I believe
it's not an actionable threat. It's just me saying.
It is actionable.
Sometimes you got to say things to get people's attention. No, I'm not doing. Knight, we can't do the jurisdiction bullshit. Don't work.
No, because I'd have the bigger dick.
Well, you're the state.
And I'm a nerd.
Yeah, I mean,
I don't care about people's feelings.
Yeah, it's good. That's a good combination.
So,
but the question is, are you going to take the job?
Only
I don't care
if you are willing to work with me, and if you got issues,
I've told you to your face,
honest.
I'm going to work.
I know, and that's why we're talking, and I needed to hear that.
I do have one issue.
Go ahead.
I was going to wait a little bit to approach you about it. I wanted to wait until a better time. But before I do, what is the other things that Frost and Angel were saying? Because clearly they hyper-fixated on things to paint a false narrative, because I'm not lying.
That was not their intent, and that's why they themselves... Listen, when I spoke to them here, they were confused, similar to how I was confused in the meeting earlier. That is not to say that they were attempting to misrepresent you.
I don't believe you didn't understand.
Or that like the point you made earlier wasn't a valid point. But like I said, it's like look, we all have. I've got zoomies. So I get like ADHD.
Listen, Knight. Listen. You're a man of rare intelligence, such as myself. I don't really think if you're in a room having a conversation with me that you don't understand the things that I'm saying. I just don't buy that. Saying that type of stuff to other people might be, but I know you too well.
I think it's more like, what's the angle, right?
You understood the angle completely was command oversight potentially fucking up so that I could obscure the law to not take full blame in a court when I settle this shit out. Because I'm going to have to be the one that settles this shit out now. We got to the bottom of it.
Listen, you scapegoat someone else. You don't scapegoat me or my people.
Unfortunately, that's not how the work. I got to do the investigation, get the information. You only do that by saying shit when people are in the room. Saying what you think could be wrong. Saying what could be improved upon. Getting all the details. It's not targeted. It's understanding. And that's why I was real quick once all the information came out. I admitted fault in trying to accuse BCSO Command and said this simply falls on Spectre. Because that's all I cared about.
Is he being
was getting
reprimanded?
a result. Yeah, he's been demoted to PPO, and he can't perform operations with any of the units for 2 weeks. He has to be retrained, and he's going to get a final eval in a week or two. He needs to be retrained. He's a dumbass. He's a grade A dumbass. So what else did they say so I can clarify it? Because if I didn't know any better, I'd say that they were attempting to weaponize you going to the state to turn you against you with the things that they're saying.
You're overcooking it. I think there was a lot of things said in that meeting, and that point right there about you wanted to focus more on the beat cop stuff, getting mixed in on you want oversight over all investigations is where it got confusing. Because it's a conflict.
Oversight. I clarified that with them. The oversight is being aware. The oversight is also given direction, which I said to them like 7 times tonight. I'm not exaggerating. 7 times I told them that me and the sheriff would be in the know on everything. But I was stern about something that he didn't like. I did say that there needs to be a de facto head at the top calling the shots because you can't have 2 leaders at the top arguing with each other about what the appropriate course of action is. And I did say the reason for that is due to Frost's inexperience.
Frost's management style in his department is everyone. He leans on the rest of his high command to take responsibility for other things. I use a very similar approach.
I did that in the past too. Worked great for me.
It did. And so what it is a clash of ideology, right? So, and very much why once again, I want to point at like the DTF shit, is why it wasn't anything more than a oversight committee. If something,
can I ask,
is being investigated. Yeah, go ahead.
Do you listen, Knight? I'm going to be honest with you.
Yep.
Any issues that I ever have with you, I would say to you. I will admit to you that I tried to twist a narrative to get something going that I wanted to get going, but I didn't say any of that stuff. I did say that there's a possibility that Brian Knight goes there and takes some of your fucking ace detectives. Then what are you going to do? I
don't want to do that. I don't want to hurt BCSO.
So here's the thing. That's not me saying you are. Right? You know what I mean? That's not me saying you are. That was me posing the worst case scenarios, right? For them, from their perspective.
I am everyone's worst case scenario.
I don't think that's true.
I don't give a shit. I know the law. I know how. I literally know like every damn letter in most legislation. I know how to push shit. I know how to like bombard someone with so much damn litigation. They don't even know how to fight it, and all of a sudden, all their fucking jobs are in the damn line. I have a little small conscience, I don't have much of a conscience if I'm like, you know what, this person's pissing me off. Fuck targeting them. I'm going to go after their friends, the ones that make them want to come on duty. Oh, this guy's selling drugs. Oh, Benji Ramos. Oh, Benji's clean. Okay, let me fuck his mother over.
People around him.
Yeah.
But yeah, I want you to know.
I know I'm dangerous, but unfortunately, I can't stir in this environment. I think it's the same. I can't. It's the same reason that Peach is so locked in. She probably knows it too deep down. Because PD is a fucking laughingstock.
I think it's getting better. This might be one of the best states the PD's ever been in.
You're such a fucking troll, I swear to God.
What do you mean?
This is like, it's like, you know, Smile, you know what I mean?
But this might be one of the best states
got to do one of these, you know what I mean?
Look, Knight, I'm being honest with you about everything that I said. There isn't anything. Trust me, I would have preferred if you were in the room, but it wouldn't have had the same scare tactic towards them that I wanted. So that's the main reason why I made sure you weren't even there.
I was
trying to manipulate a situation.
Yeah, I figured as much. They are not trying to drive a wedge. They know that I was going to come directly talking to you. That's how I do things.
That's because you're smart.
I just don't have time for bullshit. You know what I mean?
Come on, we got time for at least a little.
Well, it is Stir Friday, so be aware that in about an hour I'm going to be driving with Maxwell, and I'm going to be asking people why they chose LSPD or BCSO and see what happens over the next week.
Gotcha. So this is what I want to talk to you about because I don't want to do anything that would affect you, which is why I haven't come to you sooner, is because I've been trying to think of a way to kind of objectificate, go around. Obfuscate. Thank you. Obfuscate.
That means hide in what you're trying to do.
Oh, wait. No, hold on. Obfuscate isn't the right word. I've been trying to kind of go around the issue because, believe it or not, you're important to me because you're my fallback plan when I get removed. So I wouldn't want to piss you off.
Or the guy that put you in the position you're in today.
Exactly. Which is why I need to talk to you about something, because in the recordings and the investigation that we did, all right, you were named specifically as exchanging information with one party directly and inferred with another about the Rockwell murder. So basically, Charlie Jones said verbatim that Brian Knight gave her information on the case on a recording. And then on top of that, when Lang Buddha was questioned, he looked in your direction as well, but he didn't directly say. I don't care if you're working with these people. I understand they probably have some information and stuff, but I don't know how to.
They said I was giving them info?
Yes.
I mean, I can tell you right now what happened.
Well, that would probably help, because the thing is, all these recordings and transcripts have to go forward. Otherwise, I get a Rhodes violation.
No, so they can go forward. I mean, I'll fucking say it on the damn stand.
Well, I don't think you're going to need to, because you're not on trial.
I'm confused with this about that. Oh, no, motherfucker. Look, there ain't nothing to worry about. Look, me and CJ, we got a bit of a understanding.
Decorum.
Yeah. She, look, you know, there's a nuke. They're building a damn bunker under New Babylon. We also had officers. Oh yeah, they got one under there. All in the reports. They're in there. If you search New Babylon, it should pop up. It's been started getting built, I think, about 2 weeks ago. Do you know about the nuke?
Know about the nuke that the Faceless has? Yes.
All right. So,
or allegedly has. Is it confirmed or is it alleged?
Well, it depends, because the whole Darkstone shit happened, right? So they never sent their people down and whatnot to confirm and this and that. And look, let me put it this way. At the end of last season, I had the entire city snitching on each other.
That's good.
And especially leading up to Sanguine and then afterwards. Where I'm going with this is some of those assets within New Babylon, I have dumped everything to me. So much so that we don't even need the Marshall reports anymore. Those details are in RMDT for all of our officers to take a look at, including but not limited to Arush, Edgar's involvement with making weapons and weapon trafficking them, including but not limited to the reasons for why New Babylon was attacked by military helicopters over and over again. The bunker is a consequence of that. So pretty much like Faceless assets that used to make weapons for them quit. They dipped, went to New Babylon, Faceless mad, Edgar do dumb shit, and the Faceless threatened to nuke them. So as a consequence of this, they are now building a bunker down below. Now, in lieu of all this, we had deputies and officers while these people were sleeping going and into their shit.
Why are they still officers?
I had to put a stop to it, which is why I started having oversight of it, because people didn't know what was and was not cringe, right? In other words, my job was to, as with other things, we're high command, right? We can say weird shit. Teach them how to role play investigatively and involve the other party so that, you know, everyone gets something out of it instead of like, hey, I found all these secret documents.
They're not all going to be pulling a Charlotte Spade?
So, anyways, you know, if we were in a video game, you know, that's how I'd be explaining it in virtual reality. But so, you know, that's kind of the thing, right? The navigation of it. But yeah, so there are relationships there. In terms of the Rockwell thing, myself and Stevie were called down to the hospital. There was a bunch of officers there. I think Peach was present, same with Jib. And nobody wanted to document the doctor's shit. So the doctor was kind of like doing very surface level examination. Me and Stevie had to go in there and like really take a good look. Stevie also arrived at the body, at Rockwell's body, and took a very close look at things. As a consequence of it not moving forward, before you jumped on, and you know, I was supportive of that.
That whole thing was fucked up, man. That whole thing was fucked up from top to bottom, beginning and end.
I made a investigative call to CJ to see if she would say something, right? Because we couldn't know for sure what had taken place, right? Even though the autopsy and the look of the body was a certain way, I called someone who witnessed it happen, a potential suspect, on the day of. And I said something to the effect of like, hey,
did she witness it happen?
I'm sorry?
Did she witness it happen?
She,
I need to know if she did.
Now, this is where the psychoanalysis comes in, right? I've spoken to her a lot. I believe she did based on the way that she was speaking. Do you understand what I mean by that? Like,
yep. She was very rehearsed.
The when I'm asking what I said was, hey, something about, hey, I think Rock fell off that fucking tower. Do you know anything about that? It was Rockwell or whatever. And then I listened to how they answer the question and relate that to all the other conversations I've had with them. Does that make sense? So
yeah, standard detective work. Analyzation is key.
Correct. So in doing so, I was pretty certain she knew more than what she was leading on to, but 100%, you know,
you should hear the recording from her.
The same conversation also happened with Lang Buddha. That's probably why you brought that up. That happened the following weekend. So Lang is a little, how do I put this? Lang gets very agitated if he does not know what his people are doing. So
oh yeah, that's a good advantage of that. I kept on stirring that with him.
Oh yeah, as a consequence of me having told CJ, I needed to maintain standing with him, right? So I already knew CJ told him shit, right? So I did the same thing again. And that was at the end of a separate conversation to see if he had known anything. And so his answer was he was pretty pissed, and then he walked off. I'm like, what are you so upset about? And I think he was upset. I can't really tell you why he was upset. I tried to dig at it, but I couldn't really figure it out. So,
yeah, you know, we're charging Mikhail Bazin with second-degree murder.
Interesting. How do we drop to this conversation?
Well, because it was important, because it was tied to, because I told you that they were basically saying that you were giving them case information.
What case information did I give them?
I don't know. I'd have to review the recordings.
Interesting. Okay. Yeah, no, the only part of the conversation was like, I think, hey, Rockwell fell off that thing. Do you know anything about it? Rockwell, listen, that motherfucker came on duty like 3 times his entire career. You know what I mean?
Well, now he's dead.
Yeah, he is.
He will be coming on duty no more.
All right.
So it seems like, I mean, are you satisfied? Right? Do you think I'm lying to you about the things that I'm saying to you?
I think that you were trying to get some a different. I think that you said a lot of things that I think you had an agenda going in, and I think that
told
agenda.
You I did.
Yep, and I believe you, right? And I think what you're just trying to do is make sure that they got somebody to oversee things in BCSO, so his department
that was posed
does not
who's
end
calling
up
the shots when Knight leaves.
Right. And I think in their mind, and rightfully in my mind, we're thinking about the big investigations. Like what I mean by big investigations, I'm talking about like, fucking extraterrestrials and whatever, right?
We're
bombing
not the
of
Men
a
in
courthouse.
Black,
Well, even like the courthouse bombing, right? Some of those things are actionable, right?
I didn't
like
do
with
that.
Chaos Legion and whatnot. Whereas it sounds to me like you're more interested in a different slew of things. At the end of the day, it's all about making sure the right parties.
I think we're interested in the same things.
I think so,
I think
too.
you enjoy the same things that I do. It's making sure. So here's the thing, right? Over at the KDA, I'm going to be employing this tactic. Over at the KDA, I paid people to essentially gather information to get me so I could go call them in and make a sale to open a case with me, right? Well, now they don't have to pay for it. They can open a case with us. And, yeah, sure, 9 out of 10 cases, probably fucking 99 out of 100 cases they bring us and be fucking stupid. But, hey, maybe a couple times a week, we actually get something brought to us that has some fucking substance to it. Like right now, I believe in keeping you in the loop, so I'm going to let you know what I'm working right now if you're interested. All right, let me pull out my phone. All right, so Judge Maybell was murdered, we believe. Master Doc, you might want to write these down.
I know about it. I got a phone call in regards to it. Jasmine, I think is her name. And I called Ruby. She said Jasmine's on the case. She responded to the call. I told her to get a LSPD command member involved as well, as I did not. I don't know who
Jasmine is, so they're probably not going to be working this case.
No, she did it amazing, brother. I don't think you understand. We fucking cook. Okay. Ashira, she found, okay. The death happened in the middle of nowhere.
Let's skip the details for a time being.
Okay.
Right. I want to get you versed on the stuff that we currently have going on.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. Judge Maybell, murder. Now you might want to write these down because you might want to reflect. These might have things you want to add to them. 33292. Okay.
Okay. 33292.
The murder of Ian Moon is going to be 33293. Tony Tinkleman stabbing. That's going to be 33304. The mischievous death of Andrew Copperpot is going to be 32512. Of course, we got the Rockwell murder case and archivist.
May I ask
now
why these aren't on the case board? Because
we'll probably get them there in time.
It's worth putting on there, and let me make a pitch to you. If someone comes across information on this, any one of the 200 of us, they have then no excuse not to go to one of those officers and be like, hey, I just heard this. You should know, right? By them
I'm
not
not
being
a big
on the
fan
case.
of case boards, if I'm being honest.
But like, what happens
Officers tend
if?
to talk?
So let me give you an example, right? I did not know you guys were still cooking on this, and I thought it was. Hold on. Let me pull this up real quick. Maxine Juniper, that was the name. I would have been under the impression Maxine is still working this, and I would have told her, while you might have been cooking on this case separately. You know what I mean? And I could have unintentionally stepped on your shit, or vice versa. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I gotcha.
So
I want you to be aware of what we're looking into. I'm not a big fan of these officers and the way they're kind of conducting things a little bit. But hey, that's neither here nor there. What I am pondering is how to get people involved. But I think, therefore I am. I think. Very hard to get everybody involved that wants to do cases. It doesn't really fit my vision.
you're never going to know who's interested until they are. And you should be on the loop on everything. That's what the case board is. It's literally like the title, death of, and then at this name, this name. You don't even need to put the report numbers. And then if you look at it, I look at it, anyone in high command looks at it and they're like, oh shit, you need to go to Pred. He's looking at that case, right? Or alternatively, I'm like, oh shit, I heard about this death. I'm going to start looking into it. You know, I'm like, oh wait, someone else is working that right now. You know what I mean?
All right, but here, let's I want to make sure that we're square and copacetic, because what they told you isn't the truth.
I think they were telling their truth. I think the truth was in the middle.
Which is a lie.
They weren't lying. Look, you can't do this to me, Pred. You know what I mean?
They were lying to you. They did not tell you the truth. They picked very specific points of contention and didn't really surround it with the appropriate information to paint a picture and a narrative. You can choose to, think what you want, right? But
yeah, look, I'm not interested if they were or weren't. I go directly to the person if I think there's an issue or I need clear picture of what someone's trying to do.
Well, I'm curious why they would outright lie though and leave out information. That's not
there
good.
was a lot that they told me in this circle. I myself could have left it out. No one can play me.
They're trying to play you, man. I think so. I would think it.
Brother, I've spent the greater part of 2 years, all right, being the person playing the games. You know what I mean? It's very difficult to play games with me. The only thing you can do is try to come after me, and then I bite.
I want us to play games, though.
We can play games. I don't want to play games. I'm very dangerous at those. Motherfucker, I had a 1-minute conversation with a recruit, and it stirred 1 week of drama with you guys.
Oh, you're talking about the Cactus. What was her name?
I don't fucking know.
Someone who interviewed for a job or something.
Yeah, and Peach said, oh my God, she sounds like a Blainer. And I called her to hear her accent. And I don't even think she was mad, but Key tried to bring her on his fucking carpet ride. You know what I mean?
Man, that was actually such a fucking headache. I had to sit in a room with these people and say, hey, look, I don't see what the big fucking deal is here. What is everybody pissed off about? This person isn't even a cadet. That was actually a good one. I don't think it was as good as my high tower one. My Eleanor Highwater one. But I think that one was pretty decent. Oh man, I'm still proud of that Highwater one. Holy shit.
What do you mean?
Oh, from the courthouse, Eleanor. Oh
No, I know who she is, but like, did you say something to her?
Oh man, that was a good one. I feel like I'm responsible for her crash out. I still can't believe she did all that shit.
Oh,
Holy
the
fuck.
stir. You mean the stir you did?
Yeah, that was a good one.
I mean, yeah, no, 100%. I mean, honestly, it resulted in what needed to be done. I've been far too nice with people because I try to give. I was a fresh captain, right? So I try to assume that people's concerns, I need to hear them out, but
Can't work with those people, man.
no, they just they think they're special. You know what I mean?
It's you know what I hate. This is gonna sound. I don't care how it sounds. I hate these motherfuckers that ain't never done nothing acting like they did. These motherfuckers sit there. They look at me in the eyes and they think we're on the same playing field. They stare at me and they think they're worthy? No. No, God. No. Hold on. No! They need to be put in their place. It pissed me off. People in my own department were like that at first. Then I fucking went at them like a rabid dog out the fucking gate. They didn't know what to do. They had no idea. And now, LSPD is pred country. It's coming along.
I mean, it's coming along. Just, be careful not to demotivate people that you need doing the work, right?
They're doing it
So it's
themselves.
going to be the challenge. Well, sometimes the good ones get caught in the crosshair. You know what I mean?
Spectre wasn't one of the good ones. That's why I didn't let Arjun take the fall. Arjun
I
does a lot.
literally am still dumbstruck they had him write the fucking thing. This guy is so dumb. You have no...
Yeah, what a fucking potato.
Oh, yeah. He fucking called it. This dumbass literally... So Brandy actually carried, just to be clear here. Out of everyone, she was carrying.
Brandy's an all-star. You guys lost a good one with her.
I don't... Look,
Yeah, you guys are just bleeding deputies. Huh? They come to Papa Pret.
And you got 90% fucking dumb fucks.
And then once you leave,
brother,
I'll be able to pick up some more.
You got Brandy, but you also picked up Miller. You also, which I like, right? He just is a compulsive liar. Just wait till he does it to you.
He ain't gonna get the chance.
Well, okay. Look,
he's my little pet now.
You know, as much as I do, numbers don't mean shit when the radio's silent. I want to remind you of 8 years ago when you and I had to respond to banks while we had 30 people on duty.
Oh, God. We did that for like 2 months.
Quality over quantity.
Jesus, fuck. That was an awful period. That was my least favorite period of time being a cop. It was awful. Oh, my God.
Yep, that's right.
Well, at least I had you by my side.
Yeah.
I wish Gunner was here.
He's here.
No, he's not. He's dead.
You know that's Gunner, right?
No, it's not. It's Tyler Peters.
And then how does he know everything about Gunner then? And he says he's Gunner.
I've never heard that.
No, it's because he hasn't warmed up.
Did you see that big armored vehicle leave here?
The boxy one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's locals. Well, sometimes.
Okay.
All right. Well, I think we're pretty scared. Straight here.
We're gonna be able to play games eventually, though, right?
What, between each other?
Yeah.
Like you don't want to do that, brother. Don't be stupid.
Fun ones, though.
Yeah, but my idea of fun brings people pain.
That's also my idea of fun. How about we work together?
We should be working together, dumbfuck. What do you mean? We should be making targets and ruining lives.
You got anyone in your sights?
Lang Buddha, but that one I'm chewing on slowly till we get rid of the faces.
I think I'm going to be honest. I feel bad for him. He's living in a fucking rundown trailer park. They shit next to their fucking meat.
Their
surrounded by a
onesies tend
bunch
to
of
be
village
white.
folk.
You know their onesies are white, right?
They are. I thought they were brown.
Well, they are after, they start white, though.
Oh, that's gross. Fucking savage. Oh, I made some trade with them. And I want you to have something.
All right.
A shovel. One of their shovels.
Jesus fucking Christ. Okay.
And then, here, some grass soap. And then here you go. Buy yourself something nice.
You're just getting rid of your
some
fucking,
Babelar.
you're just fucking getting rid of trash right now.
No, I'm not. I'm giving you, those are gifts.
I think there are a lot of really good targets. Do not sleep on this Faceless Darkstone shit, because there's a lot of dumb fucks that work for them.
You want this? Not loaded.
Well, now I got something on you for 30 days.
What do you mean? No, I took it, it was evidence. Still need to log it.
So you're tampering with it?
No, I'm not tampering with it.
So I'm
It's actually
saying we
supposed
can't
to.
play this game. Do you remember who fucking raised me into the investigator I am today? You don't remember, do you?
Tell me.
Jordan Steele.
My brother?
Your brother. And then remember I prosecuted him and put him away for murder using everything he taught me. Remember he killed his wife?
Right, he did kill his wife.
And then I wrote a 15-page docket post.
Yeah, he murdered Caden.
Yep, that's right.
Shot our dad in the park. Got told he wasn't going to be a cop, pulled out his shotgun, shot our dad with in the parking lot.
Uncle fucking Jordy.
I think we're good. You know, you can come to me about anything, and I'll tell you the truth.
Well, I know. That's why I'm fucking talking to you. I know shit gets you got to
I am
Built
just a
through the
little worried
story.
about the image that they were trying to paint. To
There
me,
ain't-
it makes me worrisome that
Listen,
they're
you-
trying
you
to
can-
cause a rift and divide for them to profit off of your position.
They're
of power.
literally not. Angel doesn't have time for that. Frost definitely doesn't have time for that.
I'm
It's more
overcooking.
confusion because I think you want to ensure that their self-sufficiency, right, when I leave, which is a valid point. However, the way you probably came across was that you had a separate angle, which you yourself admit you had an agenda.
100%.
Right. So,
I wanted to seize control of the entire detective stuff.
yeah, of course you did.
Soul control.
But the thing
You know
is
how I
that
get.
I know how you get. But you have to remember who King is.
Who's king?
The guy running the marshals.
Honestly.
Or the senator.
So you
I
are
don't know
taking
which
it.
one. I'm sorry?
So you're going to take it.
Take what?
The marshal job.
Let's see how the vote goes. You ever, I'm so okay
right
with it
about
going
Gunner King.
either way. I have reasons for both, and that's why I'm not even looking at the votes. I know I'm up by a bit, but I don't know by how much. Look, I take things
don't
by
pull a
one
me
day at
night.
a...
Don't pull a me night where you're indecisive. Pick one out the gate. You'll be a lot happier. Otherwise, you'll think about what could have been.
I know I won't because there's a bomb that's going to be falling soon. You know what I mean? I'm not too invested. I think we're all dead soon. That bomb is real, Fred.
I'm not. I'll be in the. Listen. Thanks for telling me about the safe room underneath underneath the tribal grounds. Because I'm gonna be going there with an assault rifle, gunning all those fucking musket wielding maniacs down to survive myself. Inner sanguine pred's gonna come out in those
Jesus
times.
fucking
I'm gonna
Christ.
mobilize and take it over, execute them all, take it for myself.
Can I tell you something? I'm gonna be, and this is like, I find it difficult
Head to BCSO. Right.
I do think there needs to be solutions. As far as I'm concerned, departments need to learn how to work together, right? I don't know how to fix fully the communication gap beyond the case board.
That's why everybody should come to the people at the top.
You don't have time for that. I don't have time for that. Fucking poor Miller's been spamming my fucking phone for 4 hours.
You should call him. You should talk to him.
Yeah, I will now that we're done here. You know what I'm saying? Like that.
Hey, I just
We need a realistic form of communication. You know what I mean? I got an idea. We make everybody use AI, the new one that makes that's been. Do you seen the video going around giving out like coupon codes to like?
Yo.
No, there's like AI videos or whatever. You have everyone put their fucking shit into 30-second AI videos and they send it to high command, so we know what's going on. Be like a 5-minute video of all the cases.
That could work. Yeah, give me a call if you need me, or if you need clarification on anything.
Yeah.
But I'm starting to distrust Frost and Angel a little bit.
Okay, well, let me leave you with a parting word. Didn't you say someone from BCSO is leaking, and now I'm learning that you're implying that was me?
Yeah.
But, like, you can't say shit like that and then be like, why are they confused and thinking you have a different angle than the one that you're actually aiming for? You know what I mean?
Ooh,
We're simple creatures.
That was a good one because I wanted to see how they would play on that little thing. You know, like I wasn't...
Brother, we can't manipulate people and then be surprised if they take it as a stir and they think something else.
Oh, come on. I want to play games with them a little bit.
No, I like playing games too, Pred, but we can't have both. We can't stir, but then also expect
the best part of this job is the fucking
I know,
games,
but we can't like do that and then be like, wait, but why aren't they doing what I actually want? Look, I'm going to be stirring all day today. That's why it's Stir Friday. Like I said, just be warned.
Okay, yeah, go for it. I won't be. I don't know how long I'll be around for. I'll probably be around for a couple more hours.
Radio check.
10-2.
10-2.
Any
I'm gonna go
active?
taunt Riker.
Got a 38 on southbound supply. That's about it.
Okay. Be
Fun on
advised,
Stir
it's my
Friday
Stir
night.